Hello all, welcome back. This is actually going to be a video response to my mate Gull Payne. He's got a fantastic channel, go and check him out. This is going to be 5 of the best systems you'll ever use. Right, so like I said, Gull Payne, fantastic channel he's got over there. He does loads of videos like this. It's really hard to keep up with him, but it got me thinking. Now, I've spun this slightly. I think he's done 5 of the all-time best consoles stroke systems ever. I'm going to spin that. I'm going to say these are 5 of the best in my collection. Now, this has been really tough because, you know, how far back do I go? What do I select? You know, I could have gone with the Commodore 64, I could have gone with Amiga, and there's loads of other stuff in between. There is a few that I've picked that I've gone, do you know what, for the time period, for what it did at the time, it was the absolute best. There was nothing better than that out on the market. Might not have sold well, but it is what it is. And I'm going to just dive straight back in. In fact, I was just checking. I've got Piston 5. I have got 5. Right. Okay, we're there. And I'm going to dive straight into, which is a bit of a phenomenon. I think there are rumours now that you are going to be getting a second one, a proper one, in the next couple of years, no matter what. And I think they have to, no matter what. Nintendo. Yeah, it's the Switch. It's the Switch. This has been absolute runaway for them. This is a fantastic system. It does what you need it to do. It's the best, in some regards, it's the best of both worlds, isn't it? Because you can use it at home with the console, and you can also use it on the go, as a lot of us out there do like to. But at the same time, and this isn't one of my top 5, I think a special mention has to be given to this bad boy, the Wii U. And I'll put them up side by side in a second. This isn't one of my 5, but honest to God, if it wasn't for this, let's be absolutely honest, because the design, it's identical. If it wasn't for the Wii U, you would not have a Switch. They got it wrong with the Wii U. They got it wrong because it's a disc-based system, not a cartridge. If they'd have gone cartridge with the Wii U, you wouldn't have this. Full stop. End of. You all know that. The Wii U is a fantastic system. Also, bad Nintendo. They didn't market it enough. Nowhere near enough. When this thing came out, I thought it was an add-on for the Wii. But as you can see, it's practically identical. I am sorry about the glare there, but what a cracking system. They got it wrong with this, they got it right with that. So, there's number 1. And these are in no particular order. The Switch. We're going to move on to... Go on, let's just do it. The Xbox 360. The Xbox 360, I suppose up to this point, has been Microsoft's runaway success. They got everything right with the Xbox 360. It started off a bit poor with the amount of yellow lights of death and all that, but then it was just right. It was just perfect. It came at the right time, and it gave Sony a proper run for its money. This is mine. As you can see, it's the slim version. I personally feel this is the best version to get, because by the time this one came out, they'd solved all of their overheating problems. That's not to say it still doesn't happen, but it's extremely few and far between with these models. So these are the better ones to get. But yes, Xbox 360, what a success that has been. Right, the next one. I'm going to move on to a handheld. And this particular handheld, I call it the Daddy, because it did at that time what no other company ever did. It's manufactured by NEC, is this handheld. There will be a few of you out there that know what it is, but there will be a lot of you out there going, what the hell are you going on about? I'm going on about the PC Engine GT, also known as the Turbo Express. This is the daddy of all consoles. Sorry, all handhelds. This is the daddy. NEC are still the only company that brought out a console and a handheld and you could use the same games. Load of yous have just gone, bullshit, Bill. You're forgetting about the Nomad, Sega Nomad. I'm sorry, it doesn't count. Even though the Nomad was a handheld that could play your Mega Drive come Genesis games, it doesn't count because when that came out, the Sega Saturn had already launched. These were the first. These are still the only company, as far as I know, that do it. And mine's a Japanese version, Japanese game. Sorry, you can't make any of that out because it's too white. The camera won't pick it up. But your Hue cards. That's your Hue card. And I know this is sucking eggs for a few of you. Cartridge slot at the back. Slide that in. Switch it on. And away we went. We got any music? Have we got anything? There we go. Street Fighter 2. Brilliant. Still in full working order. Takes 6 batteries. It's a heavy fracker. It really is. When you consider this, or rather put it up to net, that's absolutely mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Yeah, look, I'll see if I can get a bit closer so you can see the screen. Go on, get in there. Look at that. It's the original screen. They did everything right with this. Let's just turn it down a bit. They did absolutely everything right with this. Absolutely. You cannot get better back in the day. Only problem was, you'd have to sell your liver to get one. It was bloody expensive. You could have also, if you wanted to, slap on a TV antenna and you had a mobile TV. I can't remember the year manufacture of this, but this has got to be almost one of the very first that ever did that. It had a radio and a TV tuner adapter that you could just put on. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely incredible. NEC proving that they were really forward thinking back then. So, yeah, that's that one. We've got another couple. I'm going to go to my next one now. It's the PS4. A PS4. This is my original PS4. This is still in absolute fantastic working order. This is 7 years old. I heard that recently, and I was absolutely gobsmacked that it's 7 years old already. Certainly reminds me that I'm getting older a lot quicker. But the PlayStation 4, the amount of brilliant games that have come out on this, just to name a few, the likes of Spider-Man, Uncharted, God of War, Horizon. These are incredible games, absolute incredible games. Sony yet again doing everything right and selling over 100 million consoles. It's not the first time they did it. Did they do it with the PS1? Yes, they did. They did it with the PlayStation 2. And they've done it with the PS4. And because there's such a huge shortage of PS5 still, they are not going to discontinue this for at least another 1 to 2 years. It's absolutely crazy. That's how bad getting hold of a PS5 is at this moment in time. So they're going to continue this, because people that want to game and they want to game and utilize, Sony's software, because, they've got quite a lot of exclusives still for this. They're going to continue production of the PS4. Right, we're moving on to the last one, number 5. We're going all the way back to Nintendo again. Now, I've picked this because it just shows how forward-thinking Nintendo are. And they'll try anything. They really will try absolutely anything. But Nintendo are also a company where they have seriously just dropped lucky a few times. I think when it's been getting pretty close. Because if you actually seriously look at Nintendo's history, they had good success with the NES and then the Super NES. And if you're going to be absolutely honest, in comparison, everything after that has been fair. It's been fair. It's not been huge blockbusting sellers. They've been good or they've been fair. Then when the Wii came out, that was a perfect console at the right time. So that's the big span there. You look at every console, not handheld, because they've had tremendous success with handhelds, but you look at consoles. They went from the SNES, they had to wait to the Wii before they really had a massive amount of sales. And everyone forgets, the Wii sold 100 million units. Nobody says that. They then had a massive flop with the Wii U that only sold 15 million. And again, now they're having runaway success with the Switch. But what have I picked? Because this was sales on this was shit. It really was. But I'm not picking it because of the sales. I've not done that with really any of these. I've picked it because of what it tried to do. The Virtual Boy. This is so old, it is untrue. They were trying virtual reality before almost anyone else in some regards. You can get virtual reality glasses and goggles. I think was that for the Mega Drive? Tell me if I'm wrong. I am trying to guess there. But these guys tried to create an entire system. This is my one. I've not used it for a hell of a long time. It's a cracking system. So weird. Only produces one colour, which is red. But it's certainly a talking point when anybody walks in. Because it's, what the hell is that? And the second they see Nintendo, is that a console? Absolute brilliant system. And kudos to Nintendo for at least giving it a damn good go. Absolutely fantastic. That's it. That's my top 5. There's plenty of others I could have gone with. Certainly, there's plenty of others, but I thought I'd pick those 5. I hope you've enjoyed this. A little bit of a trip down memory lane for a lot of you. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Catch you lot all again. Take care. Woohoo!